Danielle Patterson Winningham. I am a master life and master business coach, former JP Morgan Chase vice president. And one of the things that I do as a business coach, good morning, Hattie, how are you, love, is help people really zero in on their bottom line profit to generate more revenue in their business, especially through social media. Good morning, Fontenise. Good morning, Alex. And I wanted to come in this morning. Good morning, Janelle. I wanted to come in this morning and talk to you. Good morning, Stacy, about some lessons. Hey, I miss you, Stacy. Hey, Kimbra, that, I learned during the Super Bowl. And for those of you, make sure you share the broadcast. #shared. This is going to be my last day giving away my digital product, Super Streams, which I created around the Super Bowl. Good morning, Chiquita, to help you guys learn how to generate super streams of revenue in your business. So, some of the lessons that I learned during the Super Bowl, because I think that everything we do in life and business, hey, good morning, Stevie. Thanks for inviting followers. Everything we do in life and business teaches us a lesson if we're woke. And I think it's very important that we be woke to those lessons so that we don't have to repeat those lessons ourselves. One of the lessons we learned was that you win some, you lose some. The Patriots are a winning team, but guess what? You can't always win. And if you have that mindset that I'm going to play this game and I'm going to always win, that's the wrong mindset. That is absolutely the wrong mindset. Nobody always wins. And with that same token, the Eagles haven't won a championship since we started calling it the Super Bowl, which is another testament that if you keep playing the game, you will eventually win. Did y'all catch that? To me, it was like a double entendre, because here you have this team, the Patriots, that always wins, and here you have this team, the Eagles, that never wins. But if you keep playing the game, how many of you can be honest and say that had I kept playing the game, I would be in a different place right now? If I would have kept playing the game, good morning, Barb, I would have changed my life right now. Good morning, Jay Ayana. If I would have kept playing the game, maybe my business would be making more money right now. If I would have just kept playing the game. Look at your neighbor and say, keep playing. Because that's one of the things that we do. We think that success is instant. And so that because we think that success is instant and we're so busy comparing our 6 months or our 6 years to somebody else's 26 years or 36 years, if we just keep playing the game, things turn out different. I was watching a Goldcast movie, good morning also Vise, this morning, about Jackie Chan. And did you know how long it took for Jackie Chan to have a hit movie? Jackie Chan used to be Bruce Lee's bodyguard. And when Bruce Lee passed away, he was the natural replacement. But it was not for him to walk in Bruce Lee's shoes, right? So his first movie was a bomb because he wasn't Bruce Lee. And it took him years to realize that until I become Jackie Chan, I won't be successful. Good morning, Felicia Day. So he did a myriad of things. He did a whole lot of stuff that was not acting, but he kept playing the game. And eventually he won. And even when he started winning, he had people stole millions of dollars from him, but that didn't keep him from playing the game. We got to look at our lives sometimes, and we got to be honest and say, how many times, if I would have just kept going, how many times, if I would have just kept going, if I'd have just kept playing the game, would not be further along, would not be better off. See, this is what we do. We play, we have a setback, then we quit. We play, we have a setback, then we quit. I can tell you that the measure of my success over the years has been I play regardless. I win, I keep playing. I lose, I keep playing. Some of you quit playing when you win. You stop and you celebrate and you run around, you do your victory lap, and then you sit still for a moment and you're scared to get back in. Because if you won the last one, what happens if you get back in and you lose one? Can you be that afraid? Good morning, Paula. Can you be that afraid of playing the game that you experience the ultimate loss, which is to not play at all? And some of y'all are playing too small. Somebody say, ouch, coach. Some of y'all have been playing at the same level since I've known you. And a lot of that is you won't invest, really invest to get that next level strategy. And it does cost. A level up does cost. And it has cost me. And I've had to sacrifice. But yes, go ahead and look at your neighbor and say, ouch. Because a lot of you are playing too small. And instead of saying, let me invest and get a next level strategy, you want to do everything but. And there's no way to get it other than pay for it. And let me tell you why that's true. Because if you won't pay for a next level strategy, no one will pay you. Now that's the true story. That's how you learn to charge more. You learn to charge more because you've paid more. And because you paid more and you know what that person did for you, you say to yourself, well, shoot, if I can pay them for this, I know I'm worth this. You don't level up any other way. You don't level up any other way. So you got to ask yourself, what am I willing to do to win? Every NFL team that has a winning team invest in players. They invest in coaches. They invest in stadiums. They invest in trainers. Somebody stop me when I'm wrong. You can't win an NFL championship and not make some investments. And I mean some high-level investments. Good morning, Karanda. So you got to say to yourself, what am I investing in my next level? And if you see people that you started with and they're moving to the next level and you're not, you got to ask yourself, why am I not playing big? Because that's what it boils down to it. So number one, you win some, you lose some. Eventually, you keep playing, you're going to win. Good morning, Sandy. Number two, keep playing. I don't care who you are. Keep playing, and eventually you're going to win something. Number three, this is a hard question. When the man got up on the podium, the owner of the Philadelphia Eagles, and he got to talking about the teamwork. The teamwork that happens. I started thinking about my work team, the people that surround me every day, the people that, the Alto Visas and the Vans and the Kiaras and the Candaces that have my best interests at heart. I started thinking about the people who hold me up and lift me up every day so I can come out here and do this. If you don't have a team, and then I started thinking about my other team, my clients, the Chiquitas and the Falashades and the people that ain't going nowhere. You have clients that come and go. Then you got clients that ain't going nowhere. I started thinking about them. And I want to ask you today, who's on your team? Because that is critical. Hey, good morning, Darius. If you don't have the right people on your team, then you cannot expect to win a game. Oh, I believe that. Listen to me. If you think that success is instant, somebody lied to you, that's oatmeal. That's not success. And I don't care who you are. You're going to win some and you're going to lose some. And sometimes you just got to go back to the drawing board to figure it all out. Good morning, Carisha. Good morning, Desiree. Good morning, Joanne. Exactly, Darius. I say an overnight success take at least 10 years. And Kendrick Lamar said an overnight success take 15 years. You got to look at people's track record. Hey, Liz. You got to look at people's track record and realize nobody just up and got there. And during all of that time, steady busy working on the dream. Steady busy working on the dream. Good morning, Roz. Good morning, Valisha. Can you say, honestly, that in all the time you've been a wannapreneur? Good morning, financial strategist. That's not an entrepreneur, a wannapreneur. Can you say in all that time that you've honestly been working on the dream? And Paula, I'm going to be honest with you. A team is not where it begins. A team is where it ends. But when you start off on this path, it's going to be a lot of times that you are by yourself. You eventually, if you do this right, are able to afford a team. But the truth of the matter is, baby, I beat my feet up for years all by myself. So no, if you're sitting waiting on a team, then you're going to be waiting. And you're going to be waiting for a while. Thank you, Tiffany. Which brings me to number 4. You got to forget what people say. Listen, it was people before the game that was saying Philadelphia wasn't going to never win. Oh, Philadelphia ain't going to win. We got the Patriots are going to win. Such. Philadelphia didn't hear. Listen to me. I don't care that you say I'm not going to win. I don't care that you say I'm not going to win. As a matter of fact, a lot of you use that to get you down instead of using that opportunity to lift you up. A lot of you take those words and take off running. Oh, they say I ain't going to make it. Baby, that's fuel for my fire. Oh, you say I'm not going to make it? If you don't believe me, just watch me. Good morning, Lord G. See, sometimes you got to tell folks, if you don't believe me, just watch me. Let that be fuel for your fire. Let that be what edges you on. Don't let that be what puts you in the corner and what stops you. Who cares what people say? So Philadelphia got on that field yesterday and said, for all of y'all that said we was going to lose, this one's for you. Stop worrying about what people say. Number 5, celebrate when you win. Baby, they said they was turning over cars in Philadelphia last night. They said they was turning over cars, shooting guns. They earned it. And a lot of times we have wins and we don't sit long. Now there's a difference. Good morning, Sister Beauty. Between sitting too long and celebrating too long and not celebrating at all. A lot of you would have a lot more confidence if you gave yourself credit for all the things you've done to win in the past. If your kids are alive, baby, you won. If you're still in a marriage after a whole bunch of years, you won. If you still go to work every day and you ain't hurt nobody, baby, you won. Hosetter, you missed your call, babe. We've been trying to get in touch with you. Good morning, Shelly Rice. And so if you start to give yourself credit for the day-to-day wins, if you start to give yourself credit for the wins that you've had in life, if you start to give yourself credit for the times that nobody taught you, the time, and not even just your blessings, It's giving yourself credit is different than counting your blessings. We want to count our blessings every day, true. But every day, you should be patting yourself on the back for getting the mortgage paid and getting dinner on the table. Because it's people that's not. Good morning, Velsa. And those things that we look at and we say, oh, that's nothing. There are hundreds of thousands of people who are not accomplishing nothing. They're not accomplishing keeping a running car. It's not a given. Your mortgage being paid, it's not a given. Being able to feed your family, it's not a given. So yeah, we thank God for it. But at the same time, you got to pat yourself on the back for doing what God told you to do. Good morning, Sandra. Number 5, celebrate you win. Number 6, when you lose, hold your head high. Good morning, Lottie Dottie. I've never seen so many people. But I'm going to tell y'all something, and I was proud of him. I was proud of him. When Tom Brady walked off that field, Tom Brady had his head high. I'm not a football person, but I'm a people person. And when Tom Brady walked off that field, he walked off that field like, I ain't got nothing to be ashamed of. He walked off that field like, okay, I lost this one. I'll be back. He walked off that field like the winner that he has proven himself to be. See, you just don't always win. But a lot of you are not even playing. And that's where the disgrace comes in. That's when, that's where the shame comes in. It's not in the losing. It's being so afraid to lose that you don't even play. Or you play Pop Warner football instead of playing NFL. But when he walked off that field, you couldn't have told him that he was a loser. See, what you have to realize, y'all, and this is about to get deep. I hope you catch up. This is about to get really deep. What you have to realize is one game does not a loser make you. I'm going to repeat that for the cheap seats. One game, one championship, one failed business, one bad job, one bad marriage, even one bad kid does not make you a loser. Makes you human. Makes you real. Makes you a person. Stop watching folks that say they always win. You win some, you lose some, but you live. You live to fight another day. We're human. There's no such condition as always win. There's no such condition as always on. There's no such condition as always right. There's no such condition as there's no such thing. So guys, tonight I'm doing a workshop, and the workshop that I'm doing tonight is exactly that. You don't always win and you don't always lose, but tonight's workshop is going to help you even the odds. If you're like me, sometimes I feel like in order for me to win in life, I got to lose in business. And sometimes I feel like in order for me to win in business, I got to lose in life. And we said at the beginning of the year, this was going to be the year that we had it all. And so my ultimate goal this year is, I want to generate more revenue in my business, but not at the expense of enjoying my life. Anybody else right there right now? Anybody else right there right now? I want to do better in my business and grow my business, but not at the expense of enjoying my life. So I'm on the ultimate journey to do both. And I'm having a workshop tonight that is the basis of a life planner that I'm creating that's going to be launching. And it's called Show the F Up So You Can Show the F Out. And it's going to show you not only how I plan my business days and my life days, but some of the time management techniques that have kept me winning over the years. You can't win without a plan for your time. So if you're interested in attending, it's only $29. bit.ly/get the F out 18. F is not a cuss word. bit.ly/get the F out 18. A lot of people is trying to use that same T for get and the, and it won't work for you. And so if you're looking for a fuller life, if you're tired of being frustrated and confused and flustered with everything that's going on, you need to be at that workshop tonight. Invest in balance. Invest in that next level balance. Because above all else, yes, I want the success. But I don't want to have to sacrifice love and downtime and having a full life. That's not a sacrifice I'm willing to make anymore. I've done it in the past, but not anymore. And if we be just a little more strategic about this game of life that we all play, we can win. So for those of you who feel like, man, I'm struggling and it is just the beginning of January, you need to be there. For those of you who procrastinate or say that you struggle having enough time to get it all done, you need to be there. That's another lesson learned from the Super Bowl. You gotta make time to practice. A lot of people want to be an expert and ain't spent no time practicing, ain't spent no time building up, ain't spent no time becoming a master at what they do. And mastering your next level takes time and dedication. Not a problem, Regina. For tonight's time management work-life balance workshop, the link is bit.ly/get the F out. And anybody that buys the workshop tonight, you're going to get $29 off the planner when it launches. And the planner is going to be amazing. Listen, you want to live a better life? You want to have a bigger business, better business? Get into the habit of putting your stuff on paper. And that's what tonight is about. Tonight is about, where do I focus my time for maximum impact? Josetta said, I will be there. I need this time management back. You know what? I'm going to be honest with you. You can lie to yourself, but there's not a woman under the sound of my voice that if she has a man, if she has any of these two, at least two of these things, a man, a business, a job, or kids. If you got 2 out of those 4 things, you don't need to miss tonight. If you got a man, a business, a job, or kids, 2 out of those 4 things, you need to be there. You need to be there, because it's not going to get any better until you learn how to have the time to manage it all. So, yep, Financial Strategist said, I have all 4. Girl, you need to be there early. It's tonight at 7:30 p.m. You need to be there at 6:30. You need to come an hour early. I'm serious. As a single parent, I've been there. Paula said, I got all 4. I'll be there. As a single parent, I've been there. As a business owner, I've been there. Working a job at the same time, I've been there. Trying to keep my man somewhat with some sense of sensibility, I've been there. It doesn't just manage itself. It doesn't. You got to have a plan to manage it. So, guys, have a great day. I'm going to recap real quick these 6 lessons learned from the Super Bowl. Carry them with you throughout your day. Number 1, you win some, you lose some. You don't always win, you don't always lose. And the Patriots prove that. Number 2, keep playing. Thank you, sis. I can't wait to be back in Tennessee. Keep playing, and eventually you'll win the game. Whatever game it is, keep playing. And let me add, with the right strategy. Hey, contradictions, eventually you'll win the game. Number 3, stop and question who's on your team. Who's on your work team? Who's on your life team? Who's on your support team? Who's on your team? And who's not? Number 4, forget what people say. People may say you're going to lose. Forget them people. Who cares what people say? You got to say in your heart of hearts, I believe in myself. And even if nobody else ever believes in me, I still believe in me. Number 5, celebrate when you can. Life is amazing. Number 6, even when you lose. Even when you lose. Even when things don't look right. Even when things look down and downtrodden. Hold your head up high. You were created to be a winner. So even when you don't win, hold your head high. When you look at the winner, who won and who lost, you shouldn't be able to tell the difference. Stop alerting the world that you lost. Telling everybody how you lost. It's not their business. You win some, you lose some, you live to fight another day, and they do too. So don't allow the world to steal your pride from you, all right? Coach love you. Have an amazing day. I'll see you guys later.